Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This is episode 8, I believe, of the Tone Deaf Pod.
Indeed it is.
Indeed
it
is. It's a great day. Jam-packed New Music Friday.
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
Well, I think topping it off is Juice WRLD.
Oh, yeah?
From the Afterlife
Yeah?
has released more music.
Of course he has.
Of course he has.
He's going to be releasing music for the next 10 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
He's got 50,000 songs.
Just like Tupac.
That is true, just like Tupac.
Yeah. So many songs and just years of work, and I still don't know how they do it. It's great.
Oh, man.
Well, I mean, it's been about a week, since we've got into the music. So, what have you been listening to?
You know what? I really haven't been on my game lately. Exam cram. We've been doing a lot of crazy stuff. But I will say what I've been listening to recently is a band from Canada who I'm actually going to go see in concert in about a week.
Okay.
From tomorrow. Yeah, a week from tomorrow. A band called Our Lady Peace. 90s alternative is kind of how I would describe them. They just put out actually a brand new album this year and kind of broke into the NFT scene.
The NFT scene?
Yeah, they released as part of their new album this year, exclusive NFTs that come with the album.
Oh, okay. Smart marketing in this day and age.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they're really good. I obviously, I'm going to see them a week from now, and I was invited by my girlfriend's uncle. He got me a ticket for Christmas. It's a band he really likes. And I didn't really listen to him much, so I've been kind of trying to go through the catalog and educate myself before I go to the show, so I'm not just there listening to songs I've never heard before.
Feel that.
Yeah, so I've gotten through their first 2 albums, and I'm loving it so far. So it's pretty good.
Okay. I'll have to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds interesting.
What about you, man? What you got on your repeat? Your most recently played.
Well, my most recently played, and I feel like I do this every week, I'm going to tie it into my Artist of the Week.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, new release came out at midnight today, and because I'm an insomniac, I listen to it because I can't sleep.
Yes, me as well.
Artist called Jack Kays. Have you heard of him?
I have not.
Collaboration with Travis Barker.
Of course, another one.
4-song EP. Really good alternative stuff. And I've had it on repeat all morning. It's called My Favorite Nightmares by Jack Kays. And he is my Artist of the Week, which is impressive because he's only put out music on Friday. And I just heard him for the first time today. So he gets my Artist of the Week.
It's crazy. He's actually got 1.3 monthly listeners on Spotify. I've never heard of this guy.
Yeah,
but he's got a pretty solid following.
But of course, now that he's with Travis, I've heard of him.
He gets a bit of a boost.
Yeah, I don't know what else. My own radio stuff. That's what I've been listening to.
Creating those demo tapes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I memorized the whole thing now, and it's burned in my brain, and I hate it.
Unfortunately, folks, our time on WLSXDX is
over.
It's over. It's met its end, but
But
we'll be back on WCKS The Whale.
Yes.
Come next semester. So we're going to bring this podcast to the radio. We're going to call it the Tone Deaf Radio Show.
Tone Deaf Radio Show. If you like radio, check it out. There will be updates on that in January.
Yep, so definitely stay tuned for that. I do want to get into my Artist of the Week.
Who you got for me?
Who also ties into New Music Friday.
Okay.
Jaden.
Oh, okay.
Released the deluxe version of his debut album, Tell Me About Tomorrow. There's 4 extra songs on it, so, I mean, nothing crazy, but I like it. I mean, I was thoroughly impressed with his first album. I thought it was going to suck, honestly, because, when you think social media star turned musician or turned performer, the music isn't always great, but...
Lil Huddy.
Yeah, but of course, obviously, drums and production all done by Travis Barker, so it kind of gives it that perfect, pop punk, polish. Yeah, that oomph.
Pop punk polish. A little alliteration in there.
Yeah.
Funny enough,
I am a journalism major, so
he's crafty with words.
Yeah.
Funny enough, when I was looking up stuff for my show today, I was looking for like pop punk latest releases and stuff. And I got to this page that has I think Metacritic ratings, and it's all the pop punk albums released 20, 21, and 20.
What's the name of that?
It is albumoftheyear.org, and it's like this page is like exclusively pop punk. Jaden's got a 63.
Hold on.
And I think it's Metacritic. I don't know. It just says critic score. Speaking of critic score, Kenny Hoopla got an 85.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice,
Lil Huddy got a 28. Lil Huddy shade.
Oh, yeah, they do. Today. They're like aggregate scores.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not a lot sample size-wise in terms of critics, but good ratings still.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting. I just found that today. So it's interesting you bring up Jaden because that's what was pulled up right on my screen.
Yeah. Have you ever gone through and listened to his stuff?
No, not really deep dive into it. Just like surface level.
Oh, okay.
Like
and
the
I can see that. And
mainstream
see, I was hesitant too because obviously TikToker turned music guy. Like I was a little hesitant, a little skeptical of it, because I was just like, this is gonna come off tacky and stupid.
Yeah.
Like a cheap attempt at trying to like ease your way into the pop punk world. But I thought it was very successfully done. Obviously, it helps that you've got Barker on the drums and producing it and stuff, and of course he's got a feature track with MGK on there, so it kind of all comes together. So I really enjoyed it, and I really liked the new 4 songs. He's actually got a Christmas song.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think it's called Christmas Sucks.
Nice.
Which I thought it was good. I was like, hey, new refreshing Christmas music. That's my thing. New stuff.
I don't know if I brought this up last time, but Bryson Tiller put out a Christmas EP.
Yeah, you did. We were like, it's probably just sex music.
It's good Christmas sex music. I like it. It was good. So Artist of the Week is Jaden. That's interesting.
Why is that interesting? Please tell me why that's so interesting.
I guess it's not interesting. I just don't really listen to him.
Okay. So
and I wasn't expecting it. Put it at that. I was not expecting it.
There we go.
But it does make sense. He just put out 4 new songs. Yeah, but big new music Friday. I want to name off some of these releases. Some big ones, some not so big. Juice WRLD's Fighting Demons, the album.
Okay.
Tory Lanez, Alone at Prom, the album.
Tory Lanez.
A Boogie with the Hoodie. A Boogie vs. Artist, the EP. Okay. Pierre Bourne put out an album today.
Really?
Yeah. PNB Rock, an EP. Haven't heard of music from him in a long time.
Oh, jeez.
So that's like all the rap out. Jim Jones put out a song. Shout out Jim Jones.
Shout out Jim Jones.
Yeah. Earl Sweatshirt put out a song too.
Earl Sweatshirt, man.
Haven't heard.
I have not listened to that dude in a minute.
I think he puts out stuff like every 3 years.
Yeah. He just had that one song. Oh, what was that one song? Oh, man. He had some like bizarre line. Can't remember.
Is it Hive?
Is it the one where he's talking about putting his fist up? Yeah.
Promise hair around, I put my fist up after I get my dick sucked. Great song. I love that album.
Really?
That's some classic Earl right there. That's Odd Future.
What a bizarre name for a rapper.
Earl Sweatshirt?
Yeah, like what's the point?
I don't know because his name's not Earl.
Yeah, right. So, and then Sweatshirt?
Maybe he was wearing a sweatshirt while he was watching My Name is Earl.
Possibly.
And it just all...
Do you think he was probably high, too, when he was doing that?
Oh, yeah, probably.
He's probably like, oh, sick name. Earl
Sweatshirt, man.
Oh, man. I love when artists, rappers in particular, have the most bizarre names. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, he's
Lil
got
Poopy?
Well, no, he's got a couple of good songs, but Pooh Shiesty?
Yeah, that's nice.
The fuck does that mean? Dude?
I don't know, but he's Pooh and he's very shiesty.
Why would you have Pooh? I mean, no, I know it's spelled like Pooh, I think, like Winnie the Pooh,
like
but
Winnie.
But why would you make that part of your name? And then shiesty? What are you? Are you a shiesty man? What?
I think he is a shiesty man.
Who uses the word shiesty, anyways? Like,
shiesty people.
I guess Pooh does.
Rick Ross also dropped an album today.
Do you think of Rick Ross in the same way that people look at like DJ Khaled? Like, he's not a rapper; he's a producer who just raps on some songs. Which DJ Khaled doesn't even rap on songs.
No,
so.
Rick Ross has a great discography of albums.
Really?
Yeah.
Like where he raps on them.
Yeah,
okay.
Rick Ross is that.
I haven't really dove deep into the realm of Rick Ross.
Then you probably didn't see how he promoted this album. So I don't know where it was. I don't know wherever he's from. I can't remember. But he had Florida. So he had armored trucks, like money trucks, and he just like
as you do,
right. And he put on the side of them like Rick Ross, Richer Than I Ever Been, December 10th. And they were driving around Florida to promote his album. I thought
that's pretty hard. Money trucks.
Yes,
that's hard.
Straight Brinks.
Oh,
it's hard to top. That's great promotion.
Yeah.
If only he had NFTs as well.
NFTs as well. We gotta get on that Our Lady piece. NFTs. No, I actually did. I pulled up something that I do want to talk about.
What you got for me, brother?
Variety.com.
Okay.
Put out their best albums of 2021.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay.
But I got a great thing to backpack off that.
Okay.
So
okay.
Tell me what they got.
All right. So it looks like they break it down into the top. What is this? Did they do top 10? How did they do this? It looks like they did top 10. I think maybe. I don't know. Hold on.
Okay.
This is weird. They have like a lot of ties, which doesn't make much sense.
Okay. You just got to be fair sometimes.
All right. Let's run through it since it's a top 10.
Okay.
10. Girl in Red. Have you ever listened to Girl in Red?
Do I know who made it? Who is it? Taylor Swift or something?
No. The artist.
Oh.
Artist's name is Girl in Red.
No.
Good alternative stuff. You ever listen to that song Serotonin?
Probably not. I don't know.
Okay, well, her album, If I Could Make It Go Quiet, came in at 10.
Okay.
Let's see here. Halsey came in at 9 with If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power.
It's funny. I didn't even know she dropped an album this year.
I know. It kind of flew under the radar, didn't it? Because I know wasn't she pregnant for a while?
Yeah.
And then, like, she kind of, like, she didn't, like, dip, but she was, like...
Pregnant. Just being a mom.
She was just doing her thing. Saint Vincent. You ever listen to Saint Vincent?
No.
Another kind of, like, indie artist. Her album, Daddy's Home.
Okay.
Came in at 8. We got Olivia Rodrigo's Sour at 7, which...
I didn't listen to the whole album, but
it was okay.
The singles were good.
I just think I got so overhyped. I thought it really did. It kind of,
TikTok.
It popped the fuck off. And then it was just like, I kept listening to it. I was like, it's fine. It's okay. But people were talking about it like it was God's gift to music. And I was like, all right, whatever.
Next.
Not to say that she doesn't have good stuff, but again, I just thought it was a little overhyped in my opinion. A little overrated as fuck in my opinion, but you know.
She's great.
All right, at number 6, Little Sims. You ever listen to Little Sims?
No.
Female rapper.
Am I going to know like any of the people on this list?
You know what? I don't know. These are a lot. This is
from Variety,
This is from Variety.com.
Oh, yeah. There is a variety in there.
There's a bit of variety. So Little Sims, female rapper.
Okay.
I've listened to a handful of songs. She's pretty good.
Okay.
Her album, Sometimes I Might Be Introvert. Odd name for an album, but came in at 6.
I think she forgot a couple letters in the title.
Our girl Adele, 30. The return.
Damn.
After her 6-year hiatus. Came in at 5.
Damn, just came out too.
You know what? I'm going to skip forward because I guarantee you neither of us know who this is.
Well, just say it. What is it?
Liz Phair.
Anyway, what's next?
Anyways. Oh, man. Billie Eilish, Happier Than Ever. Great album. I loved it.
I listened to a good chunk of it.
I'm a huge fan of her stuff.
Yeah, I always like her music.
Number 2, I could not tell you who this is. Brandi Carlile? No, Carlile. Brandi Carlile?
No, I'm going to guess. I don't know if it tells you. I'm going to guess it's country. That's what her name sounds like.
You know what? I don't know because the picture on here, she's wearing a suit. And she's got like a...
Yeah, definitely not.
She's got like a Harry Styles like haircut.
Okay, so no.
So, no.
No.
Number 1. Oh, wait a minute. What? You know what? I read this wrong.
Oh, God.
I read this wrong completely. I apologize, people, for the fuck up. The way they did this is they had, like, it looks like 2 or 3 different critics, and then those critics ranked their top 10. So there's 2 different top 10s. So I'm reading the first top 10, and then there's a second top 10.
Well, I hope the second is better than the first.
So, yeah, Allison Russell. Do you know who Allison Russell is?
No, and I never want to hear anything from her again after that list.
She came in at number 1 in Chris Williams' top 10. So...
Chris
Willman. Sorry, Chris Willman is his name.
Fuck Chris Willman,
Yeah, I don't know who Chris Willman is, but dude, whack list, honestly.
Terrible, Chris.
Okay.
Did you even listen to music this year?
Oh my goodness, dude. All right, let's see. Let me scroll. over to this second top 10.
I hope it's got some heat.
Oh, it does not. I'm so
Did they
disappointed.
not listen to J. Cole this year?
The only heat is their number 1 pick.
Start at 10. Just start at 10 and go.
I'll start at 10. This is going to be a whole lot of people we don't know, man. There are going to be a lot of indie artists, a lot of people who aren't really in our world. But Salt with their album 9.
Stole that title from Blink. All right, next.
Summer Walker with Still Over It.
All right, we'll go with Summer Walker. I mean, at least it's somebody I know.
I might butcher this name, so I apologize to this artist if I butcher this name. Arouge Aftab with Vulture Prince.
Yep, ring-a-ding-a-ding-ding.
She's a Pakistani-born, Brooklyn-based singer. It says occupying a place somewhere between classical jazz and Urdu ghazals of her home country.
What's a ghazal?
I don't know. I assume it's some sort of regional style of music in Pakistan. I would guess. I apologize if I'm wrong, but I'm just guessing. Up next, Matt Sweeney and Bonnie Prince Billy with Superwolves.
Okay.
I don't know. They look. It says that they're like a folk duo.
Okay.
So
take that as you will.
Up next, again, these are all just people I've never heard of. But apparently this girl's won a Grammy already. So, Yebba, aka Abby Smith.
I know there's that. I've heard of Yebba.
Really?
But there's the Drake song off Certified Lover Boy.
Certified Lover Boy.
Certified Lover Boy. It's called Yebba's Heartbreak, and it has Yebba on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's where I've heard that name.
Oh,
from.
okay.
So she's on a song with Drake.
CLB. Drake fans come for me, but that album sucked.
It's definitely better than those albums, though.
Well, I mean, we can't really say that. We
haven't
listened to them. We don't know.
But I'm
we're
not
just more surprised.
On a folk record.
I can get down with folk. You ever listen to like Bob Dylan or?
Yeah, I mean Bob Dylan's good.
Yeah.
That's the only folk I need. I don't need new folk.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Don't mess with the classics. Number 5, Arlo Parks with Collapsed in Sunbeams. 20-year-old Nigerian, Canadian, French singer-songwriter.
Okay.
Apparently she has cosigns from Billie Eilish, Phoebe Bridgers, and even Michelle Obama. What?
They found a way to weasel Michelle into this.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is an insane list.
The thing I do like, though, there's a lot of diversity on the list, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to say this next one.
Okay.
They are
Can you please try it?
They're a rock band coming out of the Western Sahara.
Ooh.
In Africa. So they're from Africa.
So that's 2 back-to-back African artists.
It's interesting.
Say the name.
So,
what's the name?
Madhu Mokhtar.
Close.
With their album Afrique Victime.
Okay.
I don't even know.
How do people find this music?
I don't know. Some people are just into the super obscure stuff. I mean, to be fair, I kind of am sometimes. Like that Neutral Milk Hotel band. Like every time I mention that to someone, I'm just like, who? Because I mean, they put out 2 albums in the '90s and then dipped. But I found it on Spotify one day and I was like, this is dope. So maybe that's just what they're doing. They're just scouring the internet.
Perhaps.
Next one. Again, these are all people we don't know. It's like, and it's not to say that it's bad. It's just disappointing because it makes it so much less interesting when I don't know who they're talking about. Adia Victoria with A Southern Gothic. She's from South Carolina. She's Nashville based.
Okay. What's the next one, man?
Keep it going. Someone named Pink Panthers.
Panthers?
Yes.
Not the Panther.
Yes, with her album To Hell With It.
Was that number?
To hell with this list, man.
Yeah, honestly, jeez, Louise.
Oh, number 1 though. I'm
happy.
No, it's Tyler the Creator with "Call Me If You Get Lost."
Oh, nice.
See, they brought it back.
Hey,
they brought it back.
You saved it. You saved it at the end, right?
No, dude, I fuck with Tyler the Creator hard, dude. His stuff's so good. He's so weird, man. I love it.
Tyler's the best.
Yeah. So there you go, Variety.com, your place for obscure top 10 lists.
Yeah. Well. If you didn't enjoy that segment, we're going to make it worse. So this is the Washington Post and their top 10. Okay.
Why would okay. I don't know why I would trust the Washington Post on their music takes.
You really won't when I get to number 1. So
I was like, oh my goodness.
Okay, so number 10 is Casey Musgraves, Star-Crossed.
Okay.
At least I know who she is.
Yep.
Number 9 is Yeet with Up to Me.
Their name is Yeet.
Yeah, and it says they have artfully smeared rhymes and a surplus of ring-a-ding-a-ding-dong.
That's what the caption says.
That's what it says.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding-dong?
Ring-a-ding-a-ding-dong.
Dude, when we get done with this, let's bump some ring-a-ding-a-ding-dong.
Yo,
Goodness.
Yo, turn up that ring-a-ding-ding-dong, bro. Next is Yasmin Williams,
Okay.
Urban Driftwood.
Can't say I've heard of her, but...
Nope.
Again, I want to reiterate, we're not saying any of these are bad music.
Just confused.
We're just let down because we don't know them.
Yeah.
So
just throw in some like...
These could all be great albums, but
Yeah.
we've just never listened to them. So
I don't know where I would ever hear about these. But
yeah, I don't know where I would ever hear about ring-a-ding-a-ding-dongs.
No. Just...
I cannot believe a journalist actually sat down and wrote that.
Yeah.
Who actually described the album as ring-a-ding-a-ding-dong. What is...
What even is a ring-a-ding-a-ding-dong?
That's the most abstract, like...
Ring-a-ding-a-ding-dong.
All right, next one. Next.
Lana Del Rey.
Okay.
Chemtrails Over the Country Club.
Okay. You know what? I've never actually sat down and listened to her, but I've heard she's got really good stuff.
Doesn't she have that one song with Iggy Azalea? Anyway. Next is Natural Information Society. Evan Parker. Dissension. Out of Our Constrictions.
That was the longest, most confusing title.
Propulsive Jazz.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I can get down with jazz sometimes.
Okay, this is... I'm guessing these are like collab albums.
Okay,
Floating
maybe.
Points, Pharoah Sanders, The London Symphony Orchestra. Promises.
Some symphony. Okay. I can get down with like symphony.
I mean,
stuff.
I'll just throw on some like Beethoven or Mozart and I'll go nuts.
No, I mean like when they like collaborate with like other artists.
Oh.
No, I mean...
I like when choirs do that. Like when Kanye brings in choirs for his albums.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Next is Turnstile. Glow On.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Number 4.
Those are my guys. Let's go.
That's my guy.
Dude, love their stuff.
All right, we're going to try this one. Satano Veloso with Muy Coco.
Satano?
Yes.
Is that Spanish for Satan, do you think? I never took Spanish. I took German.
Well, it's with a C. Like, it's
then...
like Catano, whatever.
Okay.
Dude is 79. So.
Interesting.
Right.
Interesting.
Next.
He's still going.
Next is Grouper with Shade. More folk music.
Okay. What is it with these people loving folk music, man? What are we in the midst of a folk revival? Like, what's going on?
You're witnessing the folk revival.
Oh, my goodness.
This one is described as magnetic folk songs in a way that makes them sound like they're coming through a thin wall or a thick fog.
So it must be like lo-fi production.
Probably.
Which I actually really like a lot of the times.
Do you want to know what the number 1 is? Like, do you really want to know?
Well, I mean, we've gone through the whole list. Why would we stop here?
Well, because when I say it, it's going to be terrible.
All right, just give it to me.
According to the Washington Post, the best album
of the year
was Playboi Carti, Whole Lotta Red. He set the mic down. Oh, jeez Louise. So, did you listen to this album when it came out?
I did, and oh my god, it was terrible.
It was really bad.
That album is notoriously trash.
Yeah.
Notoriously garbo.
I was listening to it when it came out. I was playing Call of Duty, and I was distracted by how bad it was.
Dude,
that I couldn't kill anybody.
How can they rank that number 1 when that album was so notoriously clowned on for the entire, like, the first week it was out?
I remember when it came out, they made a meme of it, and instead of the cover saying Whole Lotta Red, it said Whole Lotta Ass.
Were we both still in high school when that came out?
No, that came out last Christmas.
Oh, and so they're considering it for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I think that came out longer ago? I don't know, but yeah, I still remember. Sorry, I was still in high school then when that came out.
Yeah.
And dude, like for the first week it was out, that's all I heard was people were like, "Dude, you listen to Whole Lotta? It's garbage. It sucks.
It's ass,
dude." Yeah, That makes me so mad. There's so many great albums that came out this year. The fact that Adele didn't even get a nod. I'm glad Turnstile did. I'm happy about that. I was surprised for them to be on that list.
And Ring-a-Ding-a-Ding Dong.
Fuck the Ring-a-Ding-a-Ding Dong, dude.
Yo, fuck your Ring-a-Ding-a-Ding Dong.
Dude, so Adele didn't make it.
Nope.
Tyler, the Creator, didn't make it.
Billie Eilish didn't make it.
Billie Eilish didn't make it.
Kanye or Drake didn't make it. J. Cole didn't. I want J. Cole to make one of these. This is bullshit.
And like I said, I knew I said it was overhyped, but still, I'm surprised even Olivia Rodrigo's album wasn't on there because it was still a good album.
Yeah. Do you want to hear the reason why this is number one?
Dude, give it to me. Seriously, I want to understand the morons at the Washington Post.
Well, we know Playboi Carti used to be good like 3 or 4 years ago, right? Okay.
Dude, that song Magnolia went hard.
Dude, it did, though. In my sock? Put it in my sock or whatever you said?
Yeah.
In my sock? This great Georgia rapper, that's how it starts, appears to form his favorite lyrics in spontaneous blurts of ecstasy, then commits to them completely, drilling them into our psyche with relentless repetition, daring us to feel inured.
Like daring me to want to shoot myself in the face. What? That album was so bad.
Whole Lotta Red dropped on Christmas Day last year. A deluxe edition failed to materialize in the new year, and Carti's promised follow-up album, Narcissist, still has not come out.
Good.
No problem. This album sounds like nothing else on our melting planet, and wrapping our ears in its vastness takes time. Here's how the album starts. Never too much, 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 never too much. I think it is too much.
That was definitely too much.
That was definitely too much. I think that's enough. I've had enough of these lists.
Dude,
that's
what you just said reminds me of that that meme. I don't even remember what song it was, but let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. What song was that? I never.
It's
I always heard that
Kendrick
on meme.
something.
Is it really?
Yeah, because it's him saying it. Top of the morning. Top of the.
That's
morning.
A real song. Like he actually made that. Wasn't a joke.
Yeah, I don't know what the song is. Baby Keem. Him and Baby Keem?
Oh, was that new song that they put out that I never listened to? That's actually what it says?
No, I don't even know. It's a song. It's a Baby Keem song called Range Brothers. It's not the one you're thinking of, because you're thinking of, I think it's Family Ties or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Family Ties. That's what it was.
That one's good. Come in there, beach.
Dude, I love Kendrick, but what gave you the idea to sit down in front of a mic and just go, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning?
Maybe it was the top of the morning.
No, maybe he was just trying to spit on the mic, how he gets himself out of bed every morning. You think he wakes up, turns his alarm off, and as he's trying to get himself hyped for the day, he just goes, let's get this shit, top of the morning, top of the morning.
He definitely does.
Dude, I love Kendrick though.
Love Kendrick. Was it really the top of the morning?
Did he really get that shit?
Did he really get that shit though? The transition into what happened on this day in music.
This
day in music today is December 10th at time of recording. And the same thing, because we do this every week. The Beatles are just so good.
They're always on
They're
these.
always on it every day.
They're legends.
And this...
Not according to my boy Ryan Williams at Gordon Food Service.
Do you
do you want me to do the Ryan story?
Yeah, do it.
All right, so for those of you who don't know, I worked at Gordon Food Service, the store in Jackson, for a year and a half, and I worked with this guy there named Ryan. He's in his late 20s. He graduated from Jackson High, I think, and he created this thing for the employees to do every week. And on Thursday, we would have something called Hot Take Thursdays. So we'd always come in with a hot take, and then we would debate about it. And so people would say that usually, something's overrated, something's actually trash when it's beloved or whatever. I pissed him off because he's a huge Marvel fan, and I was like, dude, the Marvel movies are not that good. They're just not that good. He got upset, and so he comes in with his hot take, and his hot take was that the Migos are the number one music group or band of all time. All time. And I was like, that's a hot take. I was like, dude, you don't even have to like them, but have you never heard of the Beatles?
Yeah.
The Beatles.
That's a volcanic hot take.
Yeah, and he was like, what are you talking about, bro? I was like, dude, they literally have never missed. Every single album of theirs has at least 4 or 5 insanely huge monumental tracks on it. And he just looks at me straight face and just goes, They ain't never made no bad and bougie though. And I stopped for a second, and I was like just like flabbergasted by this statement. And then I just like I gave up, and I looked at him. I was like, you know what? You're right. That's a good ass song. I was like, that's a great song.
I fucking love that story.
He said, hey, they make no bad.
They make no bad and bougie though, which
Yeah.
is true. What is the Beatles bad and bougie? Bad and bougie.
What do you mean? Like what's like their like huge monumental song?
Yeah, what would you say is the Beatles equivalent of bad and bougie?
It's so hard because literally so many of their songs are so legendary. But if I had to pick one that like most people know them for, it would probably be Let It Be. I would think. Because dude, it's so hard. Like you go through if you like just look at a song list of theirs, like every single one, like even if you're not a fan of them, you've heard at least 10 million times. Yeah. Or you've like heard of, like you know the song.
Well, you know you're legendary when you put out decade albums.
Yeah, right. They have an album. It's just called Beatles Volume 1.
Yeah.
And it's like a compilation of like all their stuff. And dude, they just don't miss. Like every single song is just
the Beatles don't miss.
That's why I think you would be stupid to not rank them the number one band of all time.
I'd have to go
like for influentialness alone, you know.
Yeah, they were doing shit
like
nobody
they literally legitimately changed the world.
They changed the game.
It's insane.
They were the most hated and debated.
They ain't made no bad and bougie though.
They made no bad and bougie though.
Oh, dude, I love that because he said that with such sincerity too. I know he meant it. I know him. Shout out Ryan, dude. Ryan, if you're listening to this, man.
Shout out Ryan.
Shout out
Ryan. That made me die when he told me that yesterday.
He's such a funny dude. He's such a funny guy. I love him.
I gotta go real quick before we get off this topic of the Beatles. Their bad and bougie is Twist and Shout.
They didn't write that though. I'm pretty sure the Beatles did not write Twist and Shout.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Let's see.
I could be wrong, but
pull that shit up, man.
I'm gonna look this up.
Fact check that.
Who wrote Twist and Shout?
Me.
It's the Isley Brothers.
Well, fuck me then. Then I gotta change my answer.
All right, wait. Yeah, it's the Isley Brothers.
I changed my answer to Paperback Writer. That's what I'm going. No, I changed it to number 9 or whatever.
Dude, because Twist and Shout was done by so many different people.
Beatles snapped on it though.
They did get on the Twist and Shout.
They did get on the Twist and Shout. They were
wait. Here we go. Twist and Shout, Wikipedia. So, could be false, but it's most likely.
We're diving into Twist and Shout.
It's a 1961 song written by Phil Medley and Burt Burns.
61.
What?
Well, didn't the Beatles record it in 62?
Well, whenever Please Please Me came out, that was the album it was on. But, anyways, it was originally recorded by the Top Notes, but it didn't become a hit in the record charts until it was reworked by the Isley Brothers in 1962.
Okay, all right.
So,
well, then they're Bad and Bougie's Paperback Writer. My personal favorite.
That's your personal favorite?
That's my personal favorite. Or Come Together.
That's a good one. I would probably say one of my top Beatles picks would either be, it's a tie between Strawberry Fields Forever.
Okay.
Or Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Because it's an ode to LSD.
Yeah. Lucy.
That's when the Beatles went from the pretty boys with the haircuts and the suits, and they just started doing hardcore drugs.
That's the best Beatles.
That's when John Legend went full hippie. You know what I mean?
John Lennon.
Why did I just say John Legend? Did I just say John Legend?
You said John Legend. I didn't know he was in the Beatles. Do you imagine?
Dude, okay. My apologies. I'm a little groggy this morning. John Lennon.
John Lennon. That's when the Beatles were trying to be different, man. They weren't trying to be the Beatles. They were trying to be Sgt. Pepper's fucking hounds.
What?
Well, because they were Sgt. Pepper and the Lonely Hearts Club or whatever.
Lonely Hearts Club Band, yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you say hounds?
Because I don't know. Because there's these dogs in the front yard almost there going hard, bro. I don't know.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Fuck your life, man.
Dude.
Typically how the bullshit goes, dude.
Okay. But yeah, the Beatles.
The Beatles. That's I guess we'll leave it at that. Do you know whose birthday it is today in music?
Whose birthday is it?
Louis Sebastian Lebrun.
All right, next.
Enrico Petrella.
Okay.
He's hitting for you?
No.
Big death, though, in music today. Otis Redding died.
Oh, that sucks.
In this day. 26.
What a legend.
26. Can you imagine?
That's insane.
What do you think they're watching over there?
No, that's
that's out there.
That's over there.
Yeah.
No, over there they do nothing but blaze.
Blaze?
That's all my neighbors do, dude. You smell it all the time. Like it comes through the vents. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, you know what? I want to look. So we were talking about like top 10 lists, like the best albums of the year, which I think is appropriate because we are nearing the end of the year.
Right.
And I wanted to look and see if Rolling Stone has put anything out because everybody knows Rolling Stone, is the end all be all of music critics.
Well, maybe it would be better too to find maybe a more credible music source for.
Yeah, I was going to look at.
10.
I was definitely going to look at Rolling Stone and then probably Pitchfork. I'm a huge fan of Pitchfork magazine. They do some good stuff. Let's see. Let's go to Rolling Stone Music. Let's see if they have anything out.
I assume probably not yet.
Probably not yet. Just some different stories. Hey, I got 15% off at the Rolling Stone store, though.
Oh, what are you gonna buy, a T-shirt?
No, I might buy a hoodie there. They actually have some sick merch.
So I'm pulling up in the Rolling Stone merch.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Jack White's got a new album coming out.
Oh.
Next year. He's like planning a tour apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on here. But
that's tough, man.
But
maybe this one will be better. Here, I got one.
Okay.
So this is Billboard, and this is the top 50, but I'm gonna go down to the 10.
So by Billboard, is this just whatever charted?
I don't know because
I think that's fine. I think it'll be interesting to see actually what charted where this year.
Well, I don't think it's the charts because Carin Leon is one above J. Cole. So we'll see. The Swifties are going to be mad. Taylor Swift's at 23.
Oh no!
Not the Swifties. All right, here's the top 10 from Billboard.
Okay.
We're starting with a bang.
Yep.
C. Tangana with El Madrileno.
Who?
That's what I'm saying.
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué pasa? Jasmine Sullivan with Hotels.
Who?
Jasmine Sullivan.
Who?
Right.
You get my point.
Anyways, Billie Eilish, Happier Than Ever.
Where'd that chart?
Number 8.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I don't think these are charts, though. Some intern wrote this fucking article. Number 7, Silk Sonic.
Did you listen to that? I heard it was good.
Some of the songs.
I dig Anderson .Paak stuff, so I think that would be really good.
He's in GTA 5.
Anderson .Paak is in GTA 5?
Yeah, quick segue. I don't know if you saw this. They updated GTA 5 Online.
They've been doing that for 4 or 5 years.
But they got a big one. It's a new online story mission.
Okay.
Takes place present day, so 8 years after the original game. And Franklin's like this huge like media mogul.
Mm-hmm.
He's friends with Dr. Dre and Anderson .Paak. And they're both in GTA.
So Dre's in it too.
Yes.
Sick.
It's dope. Number 6 is Halsey. If I can't have love, I want power.
I gotta listen to that because I do like a lot of Halsey's stuff.
Her boobs out. That's nice.
Wait, what?
Yeah, her boobs out.
On the what? On the cover?
On the cover, straight mom.
Like actually?
Yeah. I'd show you if I could. It's like pregnancy boob.
What?
And it's her and her baby.
Pregnancy boob?
Yep. 5 is Doja Cat with Planet Her.
Okay.
Probably a good pop album. Adele, 30 is number 4.
Okay.
Lil Nas X, Montero, number 3.
That doesn't surprise me.
No.
That album was alright. It was. I think that was another one that like had a little too much hype around it, but it was still good.
Good catchy song.
He's got a lot of catchy stuff.
Number 2 is Tyler, the Creator.
Nice.
Great charting spot. You're going to love number 1.
Am I actually, or are you saying that sarcastic? Are you being
sarcastic?
Facetious?
I'm being facetious. Guess what it is?
I swear to God, if it's Olivia Rodrigo.
It's Olivia Rodrigo with Sour at number 1.
God damn it.
She is taking over the world, brother.
Not to be mean to her because she's got some good songs, but I'm so sick of her of her music.
I'm just sick and tired, man.
Dude, I swear, the two like big radio stations up here, 105.3 and I think it's 104.5, both play her shit like constantly.
You know,
I'm not kidding. I flip back and forth between the two radio stations.
Mm-hmm.
I one time got in my car, turned the radio on, flipped back and forth between them, and they were both playing the same Olivia Rodrigo song at the same time.
That's funny because I listened to 104.5. I don't know if that's when you said it, but
that's SNX, I think.
Yeah.
And then the other one's Hot FM.
Mojo
in the morning.
But I never hear Olivia Rodrigo. It's always Doja Cat.
That too.
A lot of Doja.
There's only 3 artists they play on those two stations: Olivia Rodrigo, Doja Cat, and Lil Nas X. I swear to God, if I hear Industry Baby one more goddamn time.
Every time.
I mean, that Jack Harlow verse goes hard, not going to lie. It really legitimately does.
I feel like we've talked about his verse like 5 times
I
on
swear.
the show.
I mean, because it does go hard, but I'm just so sick
My
of hearing
handprint on her
that
ass
song.
cheek.
I'm so sick of hearing that song.
So, to take out this episode, which is basically, we're just going to call this the top 10 episode.
Okay. Well, yeah,
it's just been all top 10s.
Yes.
But we're going out with Time Magazine's top 10.
This will be interesting. I feel like Time Magazine would have some interesting takes.
We'll see. So, number 10, this Jasmine Sullivan must be pretty good.
Okay.
She's number 10 with Hotels.
Hotels?
Hotels, like hoe, but it's spelled like hoax. You know, like a UX in there.
Oh.
HEAUX.
Okay, like they're in...
She's just like stylizing hell.
Okay.
Navy's Reprise by Navy Blue.
Okay.
Is number 9. I don't think this is going to be a good list. Weedy Brahma? The Hands of Time?
Okay.
Donda by Kanye, number 7.
I still got to listen to that. I still have not dove into it
I haven't
yet.
either. Only a couple songs.
I've heard it's weird.
Yeah, it's Kanye.
It's Kanye, though.
It's probably good, though.
It'll probably be all right.
I've been listening to old Kanye, though.
Yeah.
808s and Heartbreak.
Really?
Best Kanye album. Don't at me.
You think that's the best Kanye album?
It's not the best, but it's my favorite.
No, but best is definitely
Sound-wise.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That album has so many bangers on it, dude.
Gotta go Graduation for me. Good morning.
I can see that. I feel like that's like a nostalgic pick. I feel like Graduation's a nostalgic pick.
Yeah, that or College Dropout.
Because I don't know. I feel like Graduation didn't really age well. I feel like some of the songs on it didn't age well.
What do you mean?
I don't know, man. I like it.
Stop the cap.
I just didn't think it. I didn't think it aged as good as his other stuff.
Okay.
But it's still good.
Fair.
I would say it's a top 3 of mine
Fair.
of his stuff.
Fair. Number 6 is Miranda Lambert, Jack Ingram, and John Randall with the Martha tapes. I don't know who Martha is, but she got some tapes out there.
Apparently her tapes are out. They got leaked.
Summer Walker, Still Over It.
Okay.
Wolf Alice, Blue Weekend.
These are still, again, we're in that territory of I don't know who these people are.
There's an interesting number 2. Number 3 is your favorite, the Pink Panthers.
What was that? How was that my favorite?
I don't know. Vince Staples.
Okay.
Vince Staples.
I don't mind Vince Staples. I kind of like some of his stuff.
Oh, we're ending this one again. This was on a different list. But it's not the way I would have liked to go out, but it is.
What are we going out with?
The London Symphony Orchestra, Pharoah Sanders, and Floating Points with Promises.
Okay. So, again, another list of just...
It's just like listening to Promises is like driving through an ever-changing coastal landscape as sheer cliffs, flowing rivers, and rolling fields of purples and reds emerge out of the haze.
I mean, that sounds like something I would want to listen to.
Maybe we'll check it out.
It's probably pretty good. I'm sure. I mean, I like orchestral stuff. So.
I think after this episode, or like right now, let's just listen to a couple songs from these albums.
Just a couple of little clips.
Yeah, we'll dive into it, and you should too, listening at home. Thank you for listening.
Absolutely.
That'll wrap up what turned into our top 10.
We'll call this the top 10 episode. I do want to plug something real quick though. We now are up on Patreon. For those of you who don't know, Patreon is a platform where content creators can offer exclusive content to fans, and fans subscribe in order to get it as a way to help support their creators and the content creators that they love and stuff. So we have currently one bonus episode up on there right now. Probably gonna plan on doing a bonus episode every other week or every 2 weeks or so until we gain more traction. But if you want access to exclusive episodes, especially the ones up there right now, we went through our Spotify Wrapped and our Apple Music replays for the year. It's a very interesting episode. So if you want to gain access to that, subscribe to us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/tonedeafpod.
Yes. Help us get better equipment and production.
Yes. We're soon hoping if we can pull some money together. We're gonna possibly looking at getting a camera, and that way we'll be up on YouTube, and you guys can watch us on video too if you want. So, thank you for listening. Keep sharing with your friends.
Peace.
Peace.